first battle in which tanks made a great impact was the Battle of Cambrai in 1917. British Colonel J.F.C. Fuller, Chief of Staff of the Tank Corps, was responsible for the tank's role in the battle. They made an unprecedented breakthrough, but, as ever on the Western Front, the opportunity was not exploited. Ironically, it was the soon-to-be supplanted horse cavalry that had been assigned the task of following up the motorized tank attack. Tanks became more effective as the lesson of the early tanks was absorbed. The British produced the Mark IV in 1917. Similar to the early Marks in appearance, its construction was considered to produce a more reliable machine. The long-barreled naval guns were shortened. The barrels of the earlier, longer guns were prone to digging in the mud when negotiating obstacles, and armor was increased just enough to defeat the standard German armor-piercing bullet. The continued need for 4 men to drive the tank was solved with the Mark V, which used Wilson's epicyclic gearing in 1918. Also in 1918 the French produced the Renault FT, the result of a cooperation between Estienne and Louis Renault. As mentioned before, it had the innovative turret position and was operated by 2 men. At just 8 tons it was half the weight of the medium A Whippet, but the version with the cannon had more firepower. It was conceived for mass production, and the FT would become the most produced tank of World War I by a wide margin, with over 3,000 delivered to the French army. Large numbers were used by the Americans and several were also loaned to the British. In July 1918, the French used 480 tanks, mostly FTs, at the Battle of Soissons, and there were even larger assaults planned for 1919. The Entente had hoped to commit over 30,000 tanks to battle in that year.